And welcome back, everybody. It is another weekend in my garage and I am working on the scooter. It is part 2 of my venture into this unicorn madness, and if you haven't seen the first part, go ahead and watch that one. That's just cleaning up the carburetor, getting this all up to speed so I can start testing it. So I finished off with the battery. It was dead because I haven't used it in a while. It's been charging now. I got a solid reading on my battery of 13.3 volts, so I can start her up. Let's go ahead. We're going to get to it. We can make sure it fires right up. And then I'm going to tweak the carburetor just a little bit, make sure I'm running in the perfect range, and we're going to get testing. So we're picking up the powerful magic unicorn juice right now. You might have guessed what it is. You can see it in the background. E85. We'll go to the experts and see what they think about E85.
Now, if you've got an eyeball, a car, and an internet connection, you would have seen it being used a lot. You would have seen it in a lot of Mighty Car Mods episode. It's really gaining traction as a race fuel you can buy at the pump.
So as you can see, it should be powerful. It should be making that scoop go down the road even faster. So that's what we're going to be testing. I'm super excited. Let's get back to the garage and throw it in and see what it does. And we are back in the garage testing out the scoop. I got my magical unicorn juice. Some people refer to it as E85, where it has a little bit more ethanol in it. And I'm going to try it out on the scooter, see if it runs it. I know it's going to run it, but what are going to be the benefits? Some people claim you're going to run faster. Some people claim you're going to destroy your engine. That's what I want to find out. So for today, I have planned. I need to get the old fuel out of there. I'll get the new fuel in. And it is going to be adjusting the carburetor pretty much for today. I want to make sure I get it just right. I've already adjusted it so it's running on gas perfectly. But now I got to do it again. So let's get to it. Alright, so out with the old gas first. And I'm just going to use my little hand pump suction siphon thing. Throw one into the gas tank, or the old one, or storage tank, and it just pumps it right out. Now with this, it's a hand pump, but I can just pump you setting it on the power steering wheel. I think that's the only one that I showed it on, but I actually just love this thing. This thing is amazing. I've seen other ones that have compressed air, all kinds of fancy ones, but I found this one to just be awesome. It has an inline filter in it, so I know I'm picking out any contaminants that might be coming from whatever task I'm doing. But it just works good. Get a little bit of exercise in the hand doing it. And then just when I'm done, I'll drain it out and then just run some hot water and a little bit of soap through it. Very light soapy water. And it's clean. Let it dry out and put it away. I think I got it on Amazon. I forgot how much it was, but it was a very good investment. And as you can see, after that little talk, it is just about empty. I'm getting the last little bits. I want to try and get out as much as possible. That way I have a straight thing of ethanol. I will still have ethanol in the lines, but that's good because I'll actually be able to show what's happening with it once it's burning through that last of the fuel, or the regular gas, and the ethanol starts hitting the engine. So I am just about done. I'm going to finish pumping this. Go ahead and get the new ethanol in it and clean up and get ready to fire up the scoot and see what happens. And now we poured in some ethanol. I couldn't figure out this new fancy pour spout thing where you have to twist it, push it down, and some craziness. So that's why I'm using a funnel and pouring it this way. They overcomplicate so many things. Alright, there we go. Let's start her up. Now the things to watch for, the tachometer. That should be about at 18,000 once it levels out. And then down here at the airflow meter, this should stay about 13.5. It should be right in there. And that's going to be the perfect tune for this engine. So let's do it. So it runs. I suspected that. I knew it was going to happen, but it was also going to run leaner. And you saw that in the 15s, it stayed at the revs at the about 2,000 RPMs, but that airflow was at 15. That is way too lean. So I'm going to try and do some tweaking and some tuning right now and see if I can get it back down to the 13s at the idle, and then I'll slowly work at it as you regularly tune a carburetor. Get the small, slow speeds, get up to the medium range, and then get up to the high range and see if I can get this thing tuned for ethanol. So first, for idling speed, I'm going to be using this airflow mixture screw. This is this isn't my carburetor that's inside. I'm just using it because you can't see it because of the body frame. But it's going to be right there, and I'm going to be slowly turning it counterclockwise so that I can bring down that mixture back to the 13s. Alright, so quick update. Can you get your scooter to run with E85? Yes. It's going to take some time. You got to tweak it. You got to tune the carburetor. I started mine out. It was running lean. It was in the 15s when it should be in the 13s. I took out the carburetor, put in a bigger jet. I got that down a little bit. Even though I'm turning the air-fuel mixture screw out as much as I can, it's still not where I want it to be. I want to be in the 13s. So I put in the 130 instead of the 114 jet I have. That's a lot better, but it's still running lean. So I'm thinking about going to the 140 jet, and I'll tweak the needle and also the idle mixture or the idle jet to try and get everything into the 113 or the 13s. As I said, with the automatic cars, when they have the electronic, it does all the tweaking for you. But with the carburetor or manual carburetor, this is all you got to do yourself. So as I said, E85 in the GY6 scooter, yes. It's going to take some time, but hopefully I'm going to get that in speed. So as always, leave a comment below if you think I did something right, wrong. What do you want me to do to this scooter? Because I got the time now. I'm going to be working on it during the week, and I will be back next Sunday, hopefully, to show you it's running great and I'm getting awesome speed. So let me know what you think, what you want me to do, what I'm doing wrong, right. If you like the video, like it, subscribe to the channel. You'll get those updates. Make sure you hit the bell. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Ride safe, drive safe, and keep at least 2 wheels on the road.